Hey everybody, this is Kira with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Sagittarius for June 2019. So, before I get started, I want to thank everybody who has come back and supported my channel. I greatly appreciate it. My Sagittarians, I am a Sagittarius, so you are my people, so thank you so much. If you are new to my channel, I always post my videos for each month in the order that last month's views had the most. So, for example, I've already posted Scorpio and Leo because they were first and second for views in May. And Sagittarius, thank you so much for your love and support. You came in number 3rd with a total of 609 views. So thank you so much. You were in the top 3. You definitely had my back, so I greatly appreciate that. If you don't already know, and if you already know, you can skip ahead. But if you're new and you don't know, I am trying to expand my channel, and by doing so, I'm giving free private readings every time I hit a milestone. So right now I'm close to 500 subscribers. So when I get there, I'm going to create a special video where I'm going to pull 5 names out of the Buddha head for free private readings with myself. 2 ways you can enter. One, by being a subscriber. So click that button, and that'll get you 1 entry into the Buddha head. Another way to get a lot of entries is by leaving thoughtful and positive comments on any of my channel videos. So for example, if you leave 5 separate comments, that'll give you 5 entries, increasing your likelihood of being called, okay? I do post special videos, so make sure you click that notification bell so you can see when I post the contest videos, so you can definitely watch those and see if you won a free reading, okay? You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook and email me at followyourarrowtarot@gmail.com. Again, all that information for my channel is in the description box below. Also, if you want to book a private reading, that information is down there as well. All right, Sagittarius, so June 2019. So before I get into the tarot card reading, I like to do channeled messages and more intuitive reading, along with some information about your the planetary alignments for the month of June. So if that's really not your thing, feel free to fast forward to the tarot card reading. And if you're watching this, feel free to timestamp any portions of the video to help other viewers. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, so Sagittarius. Let me tell you, I have been, because I'm a Sagittarius myself, so I've been watching a lot of videos just for my own spiritual guidance and understanding. And let me tell you, Sagittarius, it is a good time to be a Sagittarius. It is a good month. There's a lot of really good readings out there. And when I was connecting with our sign, the same thing came through. So June is going to be a really exceptional month for us. Lots of good things going on. So it's really funny. If anybody knows me, I'm not too much of a fan of this type of music. But let me tell you, when I was connecting with your sign, I kept hearing this song, and I looked it up because I knew the words in my head, but I didn't know who the heck sang it. But it's from 1983, and it's called Break My Stride. And I kept hearing this song, Ain't Nothing Gonna Hold Me Down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. And I just got this feeling of like confidence, standing up straight, chin up, moving forward, not even thinking about anybody or anything in your environment around you, and just being confident and like going ahead like that bow and arrow. You have your eyes on the prize, you have a target, and you're going straight to it. Ain't nothing's gonna hold you back. Nobody's going to keep you down. You're just going to keep on moving. And so I really feel like that's the theme for Sagittarius for the month of June. Just that energy, that confidence, that excitement, that nothing can get in your way type of mentality is really guiding a lot of you for the month of June. So I think for a lot of you, it's going to be an exciting month. A lot of productivity, a lot of good news. You're going to have an increase in energy, both mentally and physically and spiritually. I also see a lot of partnerships, whether that's intimately, at home, in your business or career. You're going to be making a lot of powerful partnerships or deepening already established partnerships. Okay. I also got an image at like being on the beach, and you're around people, but it's like a bonfire. But what I saw is like pieces of paper, like writing things and throwing it into the bonfire, but celebrating it. Almost kind of like when people do they write the things on the lanterns and they let them go. I feel as though Sagittarius is kind of using that to heal, and letting things go. You're finally allowing past thoughts or past feelings or past situations or people. You're finally moving on and kind of doing yourself and going on your right path that you know is right for you. And I think a way to release those thoughts and past energies is by actually writing them on paper, writing your feelings, how it made you feel, or your thoughts, and throwing it in fire. You are a fire sign. That could also mean that you're going to be out and about and celebrating. You could be, by a beach. Maybe you're someone who does love bonfires. But I really feel like if you're looking to end a past chapter in your life, that would be a really good way to cleanse and let go, is actually by doing some type of spiritual event, making it a little bit formal for yourself instead of just thinking it, actually going through the motions of doing it. It'll be I feel for a lot of you, very therapeutic. So I saw that was really awesome. I also saw like a lens of like of a camera, and I see you really slowly, keenly, looking through the lens, and it's almost like anything that you see comes into like sharp focus. So I think what Spirit's trying to tell you through that image is that this month, Sagittarius, you're very determined, okay? You're determined about anything that you have your mind on. It's very much wand energy. You're very passionate about what you're feeling, thinking, and what your goals and what you're doing. I think a lot of Sagittarians are really exploring your personal identity. You're trying to fine-tune that, sharpen that. A lot of you kind of, we already think with our higher mind. We love learning. We love bettering ourselves. And I think June is just going to be like a tune-up for your vehicle. You're just fine-tuning that to really understand who and what you really are. And I think that's really important to you. And you're not going to let anything hold you back, or anybody. And I think that's where that song was coming in too. You're very determined. Like, I don't feel very many Sagittarians are going to be unsuccessful this month, because you have so much passion and integrity and determination that, it's almost like, like one of those superhero movies where things are just like pelting you, but you're just strong and you keep walking through it like nothing phases you. So I'd be very surprised if some of you Sagittarians are, not having success in the month of June. Okay. I do feel that what has led you to this moment in your spiritual journey is because people have or are currently opposing your values and your ideas and intentions. And because of hearing other people's, the opposite of what you feel passionately about, what you believe, and you're hearing this opposing side of it, which probably leaves you feeling a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Not dissatisfied, like disappointed that people would actually be that way, behave that way, feel that way about certain things. It helps, actually, their opposing views. You don't let it challenge you or get you down. You actually use it to help sharpen and contrast your own values and belief system, which only further perpetuates your forward movement to your target. It's like the more and more negativity you hear, or the more people oppose your side of things, they just don't understand they're adding fuel to the fire, and they're making you more determined and successful to get to where you need to go. So it's kind of funny, but there you go. And I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that Jupiter's in Sagittarius, which Jupiter is our ruling planet in our first house. So June, Jupiter, ruling planet, first house. I mean, come on. It's just a really good month for Sagittarius, and you would really have to work hard, Sagittarius, to not have a good month, is what I'm feeling. I think there's a lot of growth and inspiration in your life right now. For a lot of you, you could have many blessings coming in. They could be ones that you didn't even see coming. And I think that's that luck and good fortune from Jupiter. A lot of you, too, are finally meeting people. People are crossing your path. You're meeting people of like minds. And when I saw the image, it's kind of like people's heads coming together that you didn't know. And so I think you're finally going to start meeting people who are on your energy, your same wavelength, your same aura, like your vibe tribe. You're going to start meeting people who are just a part of your spiritual journey and who you're going to start clicking with. And it's going to be really solid and awesome for you. I do hear Spirit saying that you need to avoid the emotions. So I know a lot of times I personally, as a reader, tell fire signs to get in tune, get in touch with their more water qualities, their more emotions. But I would say for June, it's a very pragmatic month for you. So being very cognizant of your emotional issues or things in your life situations, people are bringing a lot of emotions up in you that aren't very productive. It's okay to avoid those this month, because I think conflict that is emotionally fueling to you is going to be counterproductive for you. So don't let your emotions get the best of you this month. That's pretty much the only thing that I feel that would be a warning or a negative or guidance for you. I think a lot of you are in a positive attitude, and if not, try to move towards a positive attitude so you can manifest positivity, put it out, bring it back. But for overall, for Sagittarius, you're going to gain a lot of wisdom in the month of June, a lot of clarity, especially with that lens, a lot of joy and happiness, okay, and a lot of creativity. I keep seeing wands, almost like the Ace of Wands. You're creating things, you have goals, you have intentions, and like the bow and arrow, you're going backwards and you're propelling yourself forward, and nothing's going to get in your way. Regarding things going on in astrology this month, so the beginning of the month, the 3rd, there will be a new moon in Gemini in your 7th house of relationships. So I do feel like there's this cycle that could be ending or beginning, or you're just finally fine-tuning what you want in your love life in a relationship. But I don't feel like you're too concentrated on relationships this month. I feel it's very self-growth, spiritual journey, and anything that you're passionate and you're working on. It could be a new project, a new business. It could be you changing careers. It's just you're working on cultivating your life, okay? The 4th, Mercury will be in Cancer, so some water energy, and I think that's where Spirit's trying to say for Sagittarius to be careful about emotionally fueled conflict. On the 8th, Venus, so love will be in Gemini, air energy. You may be surprised that maybe a past somebody, or I just feel a lot of Sagittarius right now are doing them. So you could be in a relationship but just focused on yourself. It could be a relationship where there's distance, or you recently got out of a relationship, or somebody from your past. I feel around the 8th with this Gemini energy, air energy, you could get communication or messages coming in, but I don't think that you're going to look too much into them because you're just really busy and focused right now. Middle of the month, 17th, we have a full moon in Sagittarius. So you've got a lot of things going for you, and I think if you work really hard and up till the 17th, you use the magic of the full moon, again, that's going to really just help perpetuate and catapult you even further, Sagittarius. We do have the summer solstice, and then on the 21st, we have Cancer season beginning. So summer is going to be in full effect, and at the end of the month, Mercury is going to be in Leo, which is your fellow fire sign. So overall, I really can't say, I mean, it's a really good reading. I'm really excited not only for myself, but for all you Sagittarians watching, because I really think it's going to be a good month for you. Okay. So let's see if the tarot, if any of those messages come up for you in your monthly tarot reading. So here we go. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius in the month of June 2019? Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius in the month of June 2019? Let's get one more shuffle. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius in the month of June 2019? Let's get overall energy. Overall energy for Sagittarius, overall energy. Thank you. Gosh, what did I say? Come on. 6 of Wands. There you are, Sagittarius, right there. Fire energy, overall energy, victory. Victory. Look, eyes on the prize. That person determined, right? you know, everyone's looking at you, looking up to you. They're inspired by you, right? There's growth, you know, it's almost like you're moving from one part of your spiritual journey and you're leveling up to another, you know what I mean? You're not looking back behind you. And here's that, it's like I could hear that song, ain't nothing gonna hold me back. You know what I mean? Like, it seems really funny, but it's just, you have this charisma, this joy, this good, very bright, you know, light and aura around you this month, you know. With this white horse, I really feel like you are on this path of doing the right thing, whether it's for you or for mankind, or I just feel like a lot of Sagittarius are really in this world view. You're really thinking about everything, and you're wanting the best for yourself and making a difference and doing a bunch of good things. And it's like the universe is, and Jupiter is like, here you go, my friend. Like, we're gonna just pave the way. We're gonna block all the side streets for you, and then there you go. And you have a straight arrow, a straight path going forward. So Sagittarius, this is such an awesome card to pull out right in the beginning of your reading. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Sagittarius in the month of June? Sagittarius, month of June. Cards flying out. Okay, you do have the Empress in reverse. Okay, so what I feel from this is that, you know, Empress is Venus, the planet of Venus. Venus is the planet of love. So I feel what this card basically is saying is right now, love isn't your first priority. You're too focused on yourself and your passions and your goals. You could have other offers or people wanting to date you or be with you, but you're really not focused on love right now. And that's what I'm getting with the Empress in reverse. You may not feel very nurturing or in tune with your emotions this month. You know what I mean? And giving to others or giving into your romantic relationships because you're very focused, like more pragmatically, more, you know, into your career and your spiritual journey and yourself. It's almost like, you know, you're in this very work, get things done mindset and not really in tune with all the touchy and feeling things right now. It could also mean that part, maybe that's lacking. Maybe that's what's lacking from a situation or a relationship that you're in too. And because of that, instead of dwelling on it or focusing on the lack of intimacy or nurturing, possibly in a connection with somebody, you're using that to perpetuate you in other ways. You know what I mean? Spirit, what other messages do you have for Sagittarius for the month of June? Sagittarius, month of June. Sagittarius, month of June. All right, 10 of Cups. So, you know what I mean? Like, if you are in a relationship, Sagittarius, and there's nothing going wrong with it, okay, this message could be also for you as well. And that because you're so focused and determined right now, you don't have really anything to worry about. I kind of get this feeling like if you are in a partnership, the person's kind of like taking a back seat and they're just letting you be you. And that's what's awesome. They're just letting you create this rainbow, this manifestation. They know that you love them. They know that you're loyal to them, and it's all good. Like, so if you are a Sagittarius in a relationship right now, the other person trusts you. They trust that, you know, this is a time for you to do you, you know, and they're standing back and they're letting other people, you know, recognize you. And they're not, I feel like there's no jealousy or envy. It's just like, that's my baby right there. Like they're cheerleading for you on the sidelines as well. This could also mean too that if you're a Sagittarius who's single, or you're a Sagittarius in a, say, complicated situation, intimately, I do feel like you putting more energy into yourself right now, to your career, to your passions right now, is going to ultimately, you're going to manifest the 10 of Cups later. It's coming, and it's probably going to come actually a little bit quickly because it's in the beginning of the reading. It could also be with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And we do have Cancer season coming up on the 21st, so I do feel like maybe towards the end of the month, that would be when the intimacy and love life and emotions are coming in. Cups are also about intuition as well. So I feel like your intuition's at 100%. Like, and you've been, and I think that that's why you're being so victorious, is because you're so connected to spirit. You're so connected to your gifts, that everything's just kind of aligning. You know what I mean? Like destiny, your karma's good. Like everything is just great vibration. You're just shining. You know what I mean? You're in your space finally. And I think it's been a long time coming for Sagittarius, for sure. Spirit, what other message do you have for Sagittarius for the month of June? Sagittarius for the month of June. Sagittarius, month of June. So 7 of Pentacles. Okay, we've got Earth energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I do feel like you've been working super duper hard. Like you have been working really hard. Okay. And you may not be at 10 of Pentacles quite yet, but you are graduating. You are moving up, right? You're not in the low numbers. You're up here. So you're leveling up. But I still feel like Sagittarians sometimes aren't satisfied unless they have 100. You know what I mean? Like things could always get better, always be better for a Sagittarius. So don't, what I hear Spirit saying is don't get in that mindset of I don't have enough or I want more. Don't get greedy right now. Don't be appreciative for the 7 of Pentacles you have. Be appreciative that you have 10 of Cups. You have, you know, I feel like you have family and friends and loved ones, possibly even children who really love you and adore you and are inspired by you and see your growth right now. So definitely take a pause and list all the things, whether that's writing it down or in your mind, of all the things you're grateful for. Remember I said in your intuitive reading, I got the sign of the bonfire and writing things on paper and throwing it into the fire. And it could be positive too. You could be, you know, putting that in the air, manifesting positive by burning it. The things that you desire and you want and that you're happy for too. You could take that and make it a positive too, right? Almost kind of like bonfire. See this? Putting things together. It could be letting go of things in the past. Maybe you got to burn something like a burn. It's weird. Like if you had past relationships that brought you down and you're trying to declutter that energy, I see some of you Sagittarians, you might hold trinkets or keep, you know, things that were sentimental from the past, that keeping that energy in your house or in your environment, you always know it's there. You know, you've never really locked that lock and thrown it away. So maybe that's a part of it. Maybe you need to do some spring cleaning. Maybe you need to get together the energies that you've kept from maybe past situations or relationships, and you need to burn them and let them go. You know what I mean? Yeah. Clean out some things too. That's kind of what I'm getting. Clear out some things. Physical things, because Pentacles are physical. Okay. So if you have mementos, maybe you have I'm like seeing like you have an Xbox, not like the game Xbox, like X relationships, you know, of pictures and things. And you know that chapter is closed, but every time you see it when you're in your closet, you reminisce about those situations and the energies, and some of it wasn't good. It's time to get rid of it. Sell it, give it away, or just get rid of it. You know, put it in a bonfire, light it up, say thank you for the experience, let it go, you know. So next you got the Ace of Swords in the upright, and it's right in the middle of your reading. Air energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We do have a lot of Gemini energy. We got the new moon in Gemini. We got Venus in Gemini. So this could be about love too. That finally, you know, maybe a new beginning in love or a deeper connection, like a new start with love. But I feel like this is about truth and honesty and things coming to light in your favor. Things that were hidden or unsaid. I feel like communication is really clear for you for this month. So if you have to do anything where you have to communicate with others, no matter what aspect that is in your life, work, home, business, finances, love, either A, you're going to communicate very well and be very clear and direct. Things are going to be sharp in contrast. Remember I said I saw the lens, and things are going to be sharpened. I see that with an Ace of Swords. Things are going to be, it's like sharp and clear, and there's a contrast, right? But I do feel like the divine and spirit is bringing that into you. It's a gift. Whatever clarity that's coming in for you is a gift. I find it really interesting that if you look on the top of the sword, there's a crown. There is a crown, right? And then we started with your overall energy as the Six of Wands, you know. So I do feel there's this victory. And maybe you're finally being rewarded for being honest, being truthful. People are seeing that you are, there's a word for it, that you are, there's a really good word and it just left my brain. Righteous. There it is. I knew it was going to come. Thank you. Righteous. And you're finally being rewarded for staying true to yourself and to your mission and to your goals. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Sagittarius for the month of June? Sagittarius for the month of June. Okay. Four of Wands, fire energy. Here you are, Sagittarius. Okay. Balance, stability, right? This is a 4, foundations. Okay. Being grounded. Celebration. Okay. Union. So you could be a Sagittarius who's getting engaged, getting married this summer. Celebration. You could be graduating from college or high school. You could have got an offer on a job. You could be celebrating you found out you're having a baby, which I think might be a little bit less likely because we have the Empress in reverse, but you are celebrating something with somebody else. You have a 6 of Wands. You have a 10 of Cups. You've got the Ace of Swords, and you've got the 4 of Wands. Like, that's all wonderful news. It's all good news, especially if this is intimate with a relation or situation. Things are going to be victorious, be righteous in on your side of things. And you've worked hard for it. You've worked very hard for it. Next, we did get the Queen of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Swords in reverse. So with this, the Queen of Wands to me is a Sagittarius, especially feminine energy. It's a Sagittarian female who is, or just a feminine energy with the black cat, is very in tune with her intuition. She's a leader, but it's in the reverse and it's right next to the 3 of Swords in reverse. And I just did the Leo reading, so you could also be dealing with a Leo because they had the 3 of Swords in the reverse, so that's kind of interesting. I do feel like you're finally letting go, though, of some hurt or pain from the past. Maybe some truth came out, but maybe you and your partner are working past it, okay, and you're letting it go. I think, too, with the Queen of Wands, it's powerful energy. It's not controlling, but it's being in control. So maybe you're finally, maybe that's a compromise is, you know, maybe fire signs, we kind of sometimes aren't very nurturing in relationships. We're very dominant, sometimes more masculine in relationships. That's just because we're natural born leaders, you know. And I think with this Queen of Wands, I'm feeling more of like a sense of like you're letting go of control. And you're letting things be. And maybe you're letting go of control of your thoughts about the past or past hurts. You're finally letting them go. And that's really serving you, obviously. Yeah, heartache. The heartache part for right now is over. Okay, it's like you're closing a chapter. You know what I mean? Like you burn it. You let it go. You're moving on. You're stable. You're steady. And you're letting that, whatever that history was in the back, you're releasing it. You're letting go. Or you're no longer passionate about somebody or something that hurt you in the past. You're no longer letting it control you. So that's really beautiful. What's the final outcome for Sagittarius for the month of June? Final outcome for Sagittarius. Final outcome for Sagittarius. Let's get one more card for my Saggies. Yep. Final outcome. Yeah, 6 of Swords. So I do feel a little bit like your past individual could have been an air sign. Could have been a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay, we are coming out of Gemini season. So maybe that's kind of what that means. When we leave Gemini season, we go into Cancer. That's going to be kind of the marker, if we're looking at time, of when you're going to fully let go of this past hurt. It could be that you're walking away from an air sign potentially. You're leaving them, letting them go in the past, letting go of, you know, the passion you had in that situation. For some of you, I do see like two different storylines here. Some of you Sagittarians are very in a good state. You're very happy in a relationship, possibly a marriage or a union. But some of you too are this is either something from the past, or this is another story for Sagittarians who are in a different situation. I do feel strongly it's an air energy. This is you, fire sign, Queen of Wands in reverse, letting it go, moving away from it. Let's get one more card for Sagittarius. Final outcome, Sagittarius. One more card. Sagittarius. Thank you so much. Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse. This was you in the past. You felt defeated. And I want to say, if you look back the last 2 to 3 months, I do want to say the Nine of Wands came in the upright for Sagittarius. And you had to feel really defensive, and you felt really beat up on. And I think that part of your journey is done. It's over. You're walking away from the past because you have such a beautiful future going ahead. So, and then the bottom of the deck is the World. Okay. So the divine is helping you out. You are being watched and guarded, and your spirits and your guides are helping you. This could also be, to me, I know Jupiter is the wheel of fortune, but I feel like with the full moon in Sagittarius and Jupiter, you just have, this feels like good luck and again victory. And it's really interesting because if you look here, see that smaller version of that. Okay, so you do have victory, you do have success, you do have happiness, and I do feel like this is divinely given. It's a gift bestowed on you because you have done all the right things, and you've suffered, but you have battled the adversity that you've been through. And I know that's deep, but I think a lot of you Sagittarius are going to understand what I'm saying. Okay. Alrighty. So I'll put that there. All right. I don't think we need too much clarification here. I mean, that's pretty solid reading, Sagittarius, but I am going to pull some clarifying cards. Let me just move these. All right, so starting with the Six of Wands, ending with the World. Hello. All right, Spirit, help me clarify some of these messages on the table for Sagittarius for June 2019. Spirit, help me clarify some of the messages for Sagittarius for June 2019. One more shuffle. Sagittarius, June 2019. All right, so what is this victory all about for Sagittarius? What are they victorious over? Thank you. You're victorious over disruption, right? So in your past, this is what was going on, and you're victorious. You've moved away from that, right? I kind of get the feeling of this, okay? Three of Swords in reverse, disruption. You had a lot of pain surrounding love in the past, almost as if you felt like you were a prisoner, or it was an abusive relationship, and you're finally moving away from that. You're finally not having to feel, you're leaving that. You're not feeling defensive anymore. You've learned, you know, there is a completion here. You're done with that part of your life. You're moving on, and you're a stronger person for it. Okay. What's this 10 of Cups in the upright for Sagittarius? Ooh, love begins. Number 1, love begins, clarifying the 10 of Cups. So this could be a new relationship that's going to start. This could be a new soulmate. A new twin flame coming in, possibly. Someone who you're going to actually have a really steady, stable 10 of Cups type of life with. Someone whom you can start a family with, and maybe down the road, someone you can get married to. So that's really awesome. What's this Ace of Swords in the upright for Sagittarius? Well, okay then. Yep, moving on. Some truth came to light. You finally saw the truth of the situation from the past, and you moved on. You're moving forward by yourself, and you're not afraid. And here's another moving on card. And that's clarifying the Ace of Swords in the upright. Wisdom, truth, you're going towards the light. Look at him. He's going towards the light. Towards righteousness, and you're rewarded for it. What's this 4 of Wands in the upright for Sagittarius? 4 of Wands in the upright for Sagittarius. Thank you. Yeah, mental conflict in the reverse. Yeah. letting go, moving on from mental conflict, moving on from somebody who maybe wasn't sure about you, somebody who wasn't providing commitment and stability for you. You're moving on from that. What is this Queen of Wands in reverse? Queen of Wands in reverse. What is Sagittarius no longer passionate about? Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius. Thank you. Truth. Okay, you got the Ace of Swords and Truth, clarifying the Queen of Wands. Yeah. You're finally, you are finally, truth has come. Boom. And you're no longer passionate about something in the past because the truth did come out. And you no longer are mentally conflicted about it. You're moving on from it. And you're no longer playing the games and being hurt over it. Done. Let's clarify the World card. What's the final outcome for Sagittarius? The World card. Spiritual union. 2 of Cups coming in. You've got the 1 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. You've got the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Like Sagittarius. And that's clarifying the World. Okay. So if you aren't in a relationship right now, or you've been waiting for that special someone, it is coming. I feel it. It is coming. The person you need to be with is coming. If you're already in a union, it's going good. You may have gone through something in the past with maybe an ex, or there may have been a disruption in your marriage or relationship, but you and the person have worked over it. And I think that Spirit, the universe, the divine, has come in to play a little bit of a hand in helping you do so. Let's get a little bit more clarification on love and relationships using the Romance Angel cards. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius regarding love and relationships? One more. Shuffle. Sagittarius, love and relationships. Month of June 2019. Love and relationships, Sagittarius. Love and relationships, Sagittarius. Oh, thank you. Romantic feelings. Look at that. Almost looks like someone's getting married. Union, right? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yep. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 1 of Cups, and 2 of Cups. Yeah. So for a lot of you, if you don't already have love, love is coming. Love is coming. I feel it strongly. It could be someone from a past life relationship. You have known each other before. So either you're with somebody who feels like a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection. There's a lot of passion here. A lot of passion. Okay. Or the person who's coming into your life is a past life, a past soulmate. Okay. Yeah. So definitely some history there. What lessons is Sagittarius learning? Or what lessons has Sagittarius learned for the month of June 2019? Lessons for Sagittarius. One more shuffle. Lessons for Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. Sagittarius lessons. What lessons has Sagittarius learned for June 2019? Lessons for Sagittarius. Lessons for Sagittarius. Thank you. You're letting go of... okay. You're letting go of regret. I know that I cannot change the past. You're finally moving on. You're finally letting go. You're putting that person's name on a piece of paper, putting it in the bonfire. You're saying, thank you, universe, for the experience and what it taught me. I'm not going to look on the past situations and people in my life as regrets. I'm looking at them as learning experiences. Okay. Patient. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay. Wheel. You're finally getting at Sagittarius and that's why the Queen of Wands is in reverse. You can't control everything. Sometimes you have to let life and the divine and the universe put you where you need to be. It's trusting in spirit, and you're being patient now. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Wonderful. And lastly, let's get one last pull using the Oracle of E cards. What last messages does Spirit have for Sagittarius for the month of June? See what did I tell you, Sagittarius, in the intuitive reading? Channeled messages. It's a good month for you. Like, seriously. You cannot shake a stick at this reading. This is really freaking awesome. Spirit, what final messages and guidance and advice do you have for Sagittarius for the month of June? Saggies. Sagittarius. The F word? I think it's more like fuck yeah. Or like fucking A. It's about time. Like, that's what I feel. Not like bad. That's why I was like, what? But it's like good. Like hell yeah, you know? Smooth and easy right now. Yep, you're just smooth sailing because you're letting the universe take over. You're letting the universe bring to you what you deserve. Smooth and easy, baby. And it's a 28. Just gonna say that's my birthday. Brand spanking new. Brand spanking new beginning. Definitely, you've got a 1 with love beginning. And it's almost like you have a new beginning, a new you, you're leveling up. It's a new part in your life, in your spiritual journey. It feels new, right? It's almost as like when you fall in love with someone, that giddy feeling. It's like, that's how you feel about life and yourself and the summer and everything right now. It's just new, and it's almost like you're ready just to start over. The bottom of the deck says everything is beautiful. It is. Everything is beautiful for you right now, Sagittarius. You can't... Come on, like, this is amazing. You have to give this video a thumbs up. This is such an awesome reading. Sagittarius, I hope all these messages from Spirit resonated with you. If it did, thumbs up, share this so other Sagittarius can hear this wonderful news. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I'd love to hear what amazing things are going on with you right now. So please comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out the description box too. All right, Sagittarius. You know, freaking A, you know, freaking awesome. So awesome. So I'm sending you love and light and happiness and joy for the month of June. Not that you need it. It seems like Jupiter's bringing that to you. But I'm going to say it to you anyway. Thank you so much for watching my video. And I look so much forward to reading our spread for July to see what other awesomeness continues to happen. All right, Saggies, have a great rest of your June, and I'll see you back here in July. Thanks, and bye.